Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes. Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes. Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it.
Imagine a school with more than
Welcome, basketball fans, to the 58th edition of the Tournament of Champions, fueled by Quick Trip and Squirtle TV. My name is Doug Nelson, and alongside with me today is my partner, Kyle Ellig. We are part of the Lincoln Christian live stream team, and we are honored to bring this game to you. It's the third place game here at the BOK downtown Tulsa. We've got a great one today, Kyle. We've got Sapulpa coming in with an incredible history, but also a record of 6-3, while Booker T comes in with just as good of history with a 7-2 record, both in 5A. Between the two schools, Kyle, they have 10 state championships.
Yeah, I mean, these are two premier teams here on the eastern side of the state, in Booker T, Washington, and Sapulpa. Both teams very familiar with each other and have played each other forever throughout the years, and what a great venue for them to hook horns here again on the hardwood in downtown Tulsa.
Absolutely. It's actually their 24th all-time meeting, and Sapulpa leads the series 17 wins to 6, including 2 of the last 2 wins. How did these teams get here? On day one, Sapulpa had a nice win over Riverside, 72-58, and then was upended last night in the semifinals to Lincoln Christian, 54-49 in a great contest. Booker T on the other side won versus Kiefer 67-29, and then had a huge lead yesterday against Edmond Memorial and fell to the Lady Bulldogs 52-50. Of course, this ball game has 2 great coaches head to head. Darlene Caleb, in the last 10 years at Sapulpa, Kyle, she has a 193 wins versus 74 losses, included in their 2 state tournaments championships, including last year.
Yeah, I mean, how fun is this? Again, we talked about it in the opening. I mean, this is the defending Class 5A state champion on the girls' side. Sapulpa, we get to see here this afternoon. They played hard last night and would expect nothing but that again here this afternoon.
And, of course, Coach Caleb was at Jinx for several years with state championships over there. I said before, the 2 teams combined have over 10 state championships. So on the flip side of that, you also have a state championship coach in Rabu Leva. He's in his 7th year at Booker T with a 112 wins versus 60 losses. He won it in his first year as head coach at Booker T in 2018. What a way to make your presence known.
Exactly. I mean, Coach Leva does a wonderful job, not only coaching on the hardwood, but developing athletes and developing student athletes is just a big a part of his mission, in my opinion. as being a head coach. Yeah, he's a mentor, he's a head coach, but does an awesome job in developing young athletes.
Yeah, so how about young athletes? You're talking about them. Number 21, Markayla Johnson. She is the Baylor commit. She's a 6-foot junior, averages 18 points a game, and she shoots 44% behind the arc. She leads the team in steals, and as Coach Rabu says, she fills up the stat sheet. 38 points in this tournament already through her first 2 games. And then you also have players to watch on the Sapulpa side, and there's more. We'll get to them, I promise you. But how about number 33, senior, 6-foot, Taylor Hurd, Abilene Christian signee. She's one of the top 10 kids in her grade in the state of Oklahoma. Her sister, Stella, plays at OSU. Unbelievable freshman down there. In fact, was freshman of the week at one point. Her favorite color is red. She loves Grey's Anatomy, and I love this, loves to paint and draw, and she's an artist on the floor for sure.
She is definitely an artist on the floor. You really, in kind of looking back at last night's game that Sapulpa played against Lincoln Christian, Taylor really took the game over on those last couple of possessions. You could tell that she just had the ability to go to the hole at any time and just played her heart out last night.
Another one you want to watch for Sapulpa is Ricky McCorders. Does that name sound familiar?
It does.
My goodness. How about that young lady? She averages 12.8 points per game and 7.8 rebounds. So we're getting close to the start. And I believe, obviously, we'll have player introductions, but they may have the national anthem to start this second phase of this last day. We have 4 games remaining out of 24 in this prestigious Tournament of Champions.
This is really going to be a fun game. Hey, this is a third-place game. One thing to keep in mind, these two teams, they've played on Wednesday, Thursday, and now play here on Friday. Kind of mimics the state tournament a little bit, and that can only be a positive, getting kids, exposure to playing back-to-back-to-back.
Absolutely. So we'll let the PA announcer take it over from this point, and then we'll be back. I believe the players are standing for the national anthem, so we'll be back after the honoring of the flag.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account every time you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you, only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
At Krotz, Lowry & Associates, our dedication to superior client service continues to drive our pursuit to provide the highest quality service. We are committed to providing close, personal attention to our clients and take pride in giving you the assurance that the help you receive comes from years of advanced training, technical experience, and financial acumen. We are not your ordinary bean counters. Call us today and find out what makes us different. 405-848-2200. Or visit us at krotzcpa.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst.
Other than playing in the state tournament, this atmosphere is incredible. In fact, it might be the best atmosphere you will see, period. And so here we go, starting for Sapulpa. That's number 5, Taylor Bilby. She averages 6.7, followed up by number 10. That's Ricky McCorder. She averages 12.8. Number 11 is Kaylin Parker White. She averages 8.2, and then Little Bear, the playmaker, 4.7 assists, and then there she is, do it all, Abilene Christian commit, Taylor Hurd, number 33. Here come the Hornets led by Coach Rabu. Kylan Johnson Cooper, number 1, had 4 points yesterday against Edmond North. Followed by Tiara Owens. She had 11 points yesterday. She wears number 3. She averages 8 and 3.7 assists. Then you have Markayla Johnson, number 21, does everything. 38 points throughout the Tournament of Champions, followed by number 24. That's Rylan Mayberry. How about that name? And then number 33, Bailey Braxton, 6'3", had 11 rebounds yesterday, and she is just a beast on the boards, averaging over 7 a game.
When you talk about Sapulpa a little bit here, one thing I was impressed watching a couple of games for the Lady Chieftains play, their athletic and quick guards are really going to press the basketball defensively. Something to keep an eye on here in this opening quarter. As far as Booker T. Washington is concerned, Bailey Braxton, a player I'd like to highlight. She had a number of really good rebounds last night, so keep an eye on that as well as we move along.
Yeah, Rabu Leva, he says we got to pressure defensively to get their upstart guards rolling with some transition buckets. He says the key to victory is defend at a high level. He wants to force 20-plus turnovers, take away Sapulpa's transition game, and then also win the points in the paint. And we'll see that at halftime when we get the official stats and see what that looks like. Of course, on the flip side of this, Sapulpa wants to do exactly the same thing. What a matchup we have for a third-place game. So here we go, tipping it up. Booker T controls. And here we go on the far side. That's Johnson, pulls up about an 18-footer off the mark. Rebound is brought down by number 33. That's Hurd. So cross court, here she comes. Number 11, that's Parker White. Up top, she's guarded by Johnson Cooper. Great names. Looks like we got a turnover, so that's 1 against the Lady Hornets. Braxton to inbound. Bailey, 6'3". Handling the duties today is Owens. As we cross over right to left, if you're on the other side, it's left to right on your TV. Up top, Johnson looking at her. Braxton, everything's going to run through that big and then keep track of Johnson, the premier player in this game, Baylor commit. Braxton up top on the wing here. Now we'll reset. Nobody in a hurry. Coach Leva wants them to move. Cross court, number 24, that's Mayberry. So far, 1 turnover is all we've got in the stat sheet. It will pick up, my friends. Far side, that's Johnson Cooper. She's guarded by number 11, Parker White. Here we go, another turnover. So it's 1-1. Little Bear up ahead. Bilby. Looks like it's going to be tied up, possibly. No, they're going to call a foul.
Very quickly down court, Tiara Owens making a good play defensively. The official kind of had to turn and kind of face us. Didn't want to get crashed into.
1 team foul. First foul on Owens. Inbound. Here we go. Down the baseline. Fires it up. 2 points. And Sapulpa has their largest lead. Up top, number 24, Mayberry, will set the offense. Cross court to Owens. Being patient. Back door, there it is. Good pass to Braxton for 2 points.
Yeah, Braxton just gets loose, point blank range. Nice basket by that young lady.
So it's 2-1. Make it 2-2. Beg your pardon. Coach Rabu wanted a 10-second call there. Far side, that's number 10, McCorders. Fires it up, no good. Rebound will go the other way. Mayberry up ahead, off of Owens' foot. Johnson going to work. Drew contact. Bilby with the deflection. Johnson Cooper will control on the far side. There she is. Tried to go to the big, and it'll stay with Booker T.
Yeah, I mean, Sapulpa's come out and shown man-to-man defense and kind of sunk back in a little bit on the guard, in the guard position. We'll just see if Sapulpa retreats any, if that opens up a shot.
Johnson over her left shoulder. It's money. Give it to her. Her first 2 of the game. It's 4-2. Coming back this way, that's Parker White. Hurd up top between the rings. Trying to work down the lane. Spins back. Kicks it out, Little Bear. Three ball is money. Give it to her.
credit the guards for Sapulpa there. Really brought the ball up quickly and got the open jumper for Little Bear.
5-4 Sapulpa. Nice pace right here. Both teams just kind of like a heavyweight fight, just kind of filling each other out. 24th meeting all time between these two. Sapulpa leads 17-6. There's a bucket right there. 3-ball for Owens. 7-5.
So that's the first three-pointer attempted by Booker T, and they connect on it.
They'll reset up top, Parker White. Again, 1-4 flat. Look, Hurd on that block. Here comes Bilby. She's a nice player. Taylor, first name. Little Bear. Trying to turn the corner. Great job by Owens, locking her down. Here's McCorders. Fires it up. Bucket good.
Yeah, McCorders just kind of patient, worked along the baseline, got a good pass, and made a nice basket.
McCorders on the board. We're tied back up 7-all. Johnson going to work. McCorders on her. Johnson Cooper fires it up. 18-footer on the baseline. No good. Braxton with a huge rebound. There's Mayberry with the and one. Give it to her. She's on the board. 9-7, halfway home in this first one. Into the games, number 10 for Booker T, Kendall McLean. And then also number 25, Kennedy Glenn, had 7 points off the bench yesterday with a big three.
Yeah, you talked about these two teams kind of finding a groove a little bit. Both of these two teams have played in this facility and are not intimidated by the surroundings here.
So Hurd cleared, and then she brings it down. You talk about a positionless player, 1 through 5. Here's Little Bird. Bilby cross court to McCorders. Down the lane she goes, fires it up. Ball drops, give it to her. 2 points and 1 opportunity. Ricky's got 4, chance for 5.
It's going to be interesting to see, how close they call this game in the afternoon. We've seen a couple of fouls, and they've been legitimate fouls called.
Who was the foul on right there on Booker T? Did we get that? It's all right. We'll catch it. Got it. McCorders. She's got 5. And they've got a lead at 10-9. Wanting horns right here. Booker T, that is. 2 new subs. He's played 7. So far, Sapulpa stayed with the same 5. That's Glenn. Had a big game yesterday in the loss over Edmond Memorial. Actually had almost a 20-point lead at one time. Here we go. Down the lane. Owens spins back. Turnover. We'll go the other way. That's 2 on Booker T. Back into the game is Kylin Johnson Cooper. And setting down for a well-needed break is Tierra Owens, 5'4" junior. Bilby to inbound. She averages 6.7. Little Bear will handle. A little bit of pressure here. A 1-2-2 diamond look, or a 1-2-1-1, if you will. Ball went into Koch, who also had a big game yesterday. 9 points versus Lincoln off the bench.
Did you notice when Sapulpa picked up the dribble, 3 players went to help right there at the midcourt stripe?
There's your spread look. Your bigs crossed. Here's Bilby. Resets. Hurd. Thought about it. She's guarded by Johnson. What a matchup right there. That's your premier matchup. Looks like there's going to be a foul on Johnson. That's her first. Team foul 3. Little Bear to inbound. Here's Bilby. Up top to Hurd. Tried to get it into Koch. There's going to be a foul on 10. And that is McClellan.
A lot of really good athletes going at it right here. And it's fun to watch a game very close. We've played most of this first quarter in just a good play.
All right, so Braxton to check back in as well as Owens. And there's a tie-up between the 2 bigs, Glenn and Braxton. Braxton in. Here we go. Inbound. This will be Parker White. Clears it to Koch. Back door. There's Bilby. Great job defensively by Owens to tip that away.
Yeah, quick play and good hands in there for Owens for Booker T.
10-9. 2:52 to go in the first quarter. Third place girls game in the Tournament of Champions. What a matchup. Two teams that have state tournament on their mind. And I promise you, they both have a great shot of getting there, if not winning it all. You could take these two against the field and you'd probably be just fine.
You're exactly right. Two good teams going at it.
All right, Owens to set it. 1-4 high look for Booker T. Two great coaches going at each other, Rabu Leva, Darlene Caleb. Both have state championships. 10 state championships between the two. Braxton with the rebound, the putback. She's going to be fouled, looks like on the putback, and that's Cock with her first. Number 25. That's her second. The big, strong post girl knocks that one down. She's got 3.
Booker T, 2 for 2 from the free throw line here early in this first quarter.
She's got 3 points. Her main focus is rebounding. Had 11 yesterday. She's got 4 so far. So now it's 11-10. Lead goes back. Here we go. Down the lane. Turned it over. That is 2, and we'll watch Johnson go to work on that baseline. Look at that. Tried to draw the foul. Going to call it out on her. Great job by Hurd going straight up, walled her off, and had nowhere to go.
Yeah, that's a fun defensive matchup with Hurd battling against Johnson. Johnson had a great look at the basket that time, a little bit far away from the rim, and kind of allowed the defense to collapse a little bit on her.
So Mayberry back into the game. Here comes your pressure. This is something Coach Leva wanted to do with his girls. Speed them up. Hurd off the mark. Braxton rebounds. Give her another one. Wow. Went up and got it. Far side, that's Johnson Cooper. Beg your pardon, Owens off the mark. Rebound is brought down by Booker T. Great job by Glenn. Fouls on, I believe, 33. Is that 2? That's 1. I beg your pardon. So Glenn to the line. Got it. 1 to follow.
So you hear Coach Leva in the background as it's kind of quiet in this facility here, already talking about the defensive set he wants his team to jump into.
Missed that one. Hurd rebounds. Here we go the other way. Up ahead. Little Bear. Corner. Thought about it. Bilby. Man-to-man for the Hornets of Booker T. Tons of tradition. 4 state championships in their history.
Sapulpa really brings the basketball up quickly.
Hurd fires it up. Braxton with another rebound. Well on her way to 10. Here goes Owens. Down the lane. Nobody stopped her. Left hand, and she draws a foul. I think it's on Bilby. Yes, it is. So she'll go to the line. Opportunity for 2 points. Push this out to a 3, maybe 4-point lead. There it is. 3. 13-10. Into the game comes Markayla Johnson.
So that's the 9th team foul called between the two teams. And on the next one, with the new rule, we'll shoot free throws in this quarter.
That's correct. McCorders back into the game. Maryberry back into the game. What Tulsa basketball names do we have right there? My goodness.
2 good ones.
Oh, great. 14-10. That's a 4-point lead. We'll stay here with Sapulpa. Coach Darlene calling out what she wants. Settle down mainly. You're right. Not a huge crowd right now, and so you can hear both coaches working.
Yep.
Here we go. Up top, Parker White trying to keep it out defensively for the Hornets. Cross court all the way over to Little Bear. Cock working inside. There's McCorders. Fires it up. Sweet 6-footer. She's got 7. Leads 2. 40 seconds to go in this opening quarter of the third-place girls game.
And McCorders just makes a really good play right here on the sideline. Just good fast to the ball.
I think Coach Rabu thought she might have stepped out as she deflected that. Official right on it. All right, so we're 33 seconds left. Hurd cross court. Little Bear. Here's Hurd. 3-ball. Bang, get it. Got it, good. Wow. Hurd's on the board.
Little Bear and Hurd play well together offensively, knowing where the right place is.
Under 10, 15-14 Sapulpa in a back-and-forth game. Here's Johnson. Oh, my goodness, that's sweet money for her. 18-footer. She's got 4.
Plenty of time.
Little Bear. Quarters. Fires it up. Off the mark. And so that does it, 16-15. I don't know how many lead changes we had right there, Kyle, but that was fun. You're watching Tournament of Champions, third place game between Booker T and Sapulpa. We'll be right back.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
When your business is agriculture.
Okay, welcome back to the Tournament of Champions in this matchup between Sapulpa and Booker T, which has turned out to be a great first quarter. Booker T leads by 1. We went back and forth several times. 2 heavyweights in 5A battling it out for just pride right here.
Yeah, I mean, not a lot of turnovers, just good basketball for 8 minutes.
So Mayberry will start the offense. Here is Owens on this side. Looks like we're zoning. Possibly, nope, we're back to man. Looked like a matchup zone. Here we go into the 6'3 center off the mark, Braxton from 18 foot. Here's Owens. And Coach Rabu loved it, and so does Owens. Give her 3.
Good rebound by Braxton underneath the rim, making that happen.
Booker T is at 19 now. 15 for Sapulpa. Here's McCorders. Base shot that from the elbow, and it's going to carry him out of bounds. Stays right here with Sapulpa into the game's Bilby.
Yeah, what they're doing, they're flashing McCorder in the lane. And if she's open, she's going to get it and probably take a shot. It's a good play design.
There's your spread with your cross, again, with McCorders and Hurd. That's what you want to do. Get it to your best 2 players. Down the lane she goes, spins, steps back. Soft touch from about 8. And Johnson skies up and gets it, the Baylor commit. Beautiful. Cross court. That is Mayberry. Money. 3-ball. And they've pushed out a 7-point lead at 22-15. Turnover. Sapulpa's in a little bit of trouble right here. Owens looking to push. Wants to run a set here. Here comes Mayberry. Fresh off the 3-ball. Averages 8. Oh, my goodness. Another 3 look. Not there. Little Bear runs it down the other way. Bilby way ahead. Little Bear slows it down. Here's Bilby. Thought about a 3. Johnson Cooper closed out hard. Bucket. Bilby. So she's on the board.
Little Bear is a very good point guard for Sapulpa. Just gets her team in the right offensive possession and the right positions.
Shot off the mark. Hurd went up to get it, and it goes off the fingertips of her right hand. And so into the game is Lou Cheney.
But a good hustle play there as Hurd just puts her arms up, tries to get in that passing lane, deflected it around.
There's your America's play. Tried to get Braxton on the backside. clears it in. That is Johnson Cooper, fires it up. Hurd rebounds, will go this way. Up ahead, McCorders, great pass, great diagonal. Rebounds brought down by Mayberry.
But notice how quick that transition was from one end to the other.
Johnson attacks off the glass, Money, give it to her.
Almost like a slow, fast break, or just kind of a hesitated fast break.
24-17, Money. McCorders is showing up and showing out tonight. She's got 9 unofficially. 24-19. She was banged up last night against Lincoln Christian and just could not ever get into a rhythm.
Right.
Showed up late in the fourth quarter, had some nice minutes, but looks a lot different tonight. Mayberry, 3-ball. Off the mark. Hurd clears. Bilby runs hard. Far side. Not there. Cheney turns it over. Freshman just into the game. 4 turnovers. So here we come with a fresh number 10, McClellan. Out of the game comes T.T. Owens, they call her. Johnson Cooper to set the offense. We are 4:50 left in this second quarter. 1-4 high look. Mayberry. Coach Rabu is talking them through it, literally.
Yeah, he's really wanting to set up the offensive play.
Goodness. Great look right there. Just missed it. Tried to get it to Johnson Cooper. McCorders had other things in mind. Here she comes. Stops, pops, 8-footer. Money. She is having a night. 11. 24-21. Largest lead was 7 at 22-15. Clears. Braxton up top. Great defense in there by Wrigley Atkinson. She played quite a bit yesterday. Ball's up and out. Just overshot Bilby on the fast break. They had the right thought, just a little long on the pass.
Yeah, I mean, and notice again, I know we've said this, but it's a point worth making again. Sapulpa really trying to push the ball up offensively.
Johnson Cooper to set, as well as Bailey Braxton, 6'3" junior. And she's got a ton of boards already in this first half. 3:45 to go here in the third place game. Booker T and Sapulpa. What a matchup. Fun to call. Booker T in all white, orange letters. And, of course, Sapulpa in blue with the white letters. She's fouled. Bucket counts. T.T. Owens, 5'4" junior. She'll go to line for the old school three-point play.
So notice here, Coach Leyva bringing his defense back off of the line and trying to get set up defensively.
She got it. 6 on the game. She averages 8 and 3.7 assists, 4.3 steals as she works defensively right there on number 11, Parker White. Fouls on number 3. That is Owens. And that's her second. Checking back in is Johnson Cooper, who didn't get a very long rest. I'm sure he doesn't want to get a third on TT. Nice shot. That is Parker White. She's on the board. One to follow. Sweet. Got it. 23-27. 3:23 to go. Here comes Johnson. Johnson Cooper fires it in there. So Johnson to Johnson Cooper. Here we come. Bilby the other way. Up ahead. That's Cheney. Oh, she drives in. They're going to call a travel on her. I believe she's had 2. They Coach Caleb likes what she sees, though, because she's a freshman. So getting valuable minutes in this setting right here. That's 5 total turnovers for Sapulpa this half.
Last couple of times down the court, Booker T has spread everybody out on the perimeter and just tried to isolate and go to the basket. We'll see what the offensive call is here.
Trying to work Inside to Johnson, the D1 commit. Great pass. Might have been a foul right there, and they count it. Absolutely. So the bucket is good. That's Glenn. She's got 4 on the night with a chance for 5 here. Missed that one. So the lead is 29-23, 6. Largest was 7. Here we go. Hurd up top, cross court. Bilby off the mark. Rebound on the backside. That's Glenn. Came off the bench, had 7 points yesterday. Really getting after it today. Up ahead, 5 already. In the corner, that's number 10. Missed it. McLennan. Great job by Johnson Cooper. Got the offensive board. Now Bilby was in trouble, and they're going to call a turnover, a travel on her, and that's their 6th.
Yeah, Booker T had a couple of looks at it right there, and then ultimately comes up with the Sapulpa turnover. Big couple of minutes right here for Booker T.
Offensive substitution. You bring in the 6'3" girl, Braxton. Look at the high-low. 3 ball off the mark. There's Braxton. That's why she's in there. Gets the rebound to Johnson. Sweet pass, assist. Johnson gets another bucket.
So up 6, and now you get that basket there. Now up 8.
Right back at you. Parker White with the 8-footer off the mark. We'll go the other way with Johnson Cooper. Down the lane she goes, fires it up and gets it. Her first bucket.
So
timeout.
Yeah, so a quick 4-0 run right there by Booker T after the big rebound underneath.
Yeah, so he went offense for defense, and looks like we'll have a 30-second. So we'll stay right here, Kyle. We talked about the tradition of these two teams. 10 state championships between the two of them. Just unbelievable numbers. All the way back to 1979 for Sapulpa, their first championship. State champion last year. We talked about the Hornets. They won it in 2018. They have been to the state tournament 18 times with a 16-14 record. And that's from 1978 to 2023. They also have championships in 08, 09, and 2013. The school has 62 state championships. Yeah. On the flip side of that, Sapulpa has 10, but 6 in girls basketball.
Well, I mean, 2 teams going at each other. When you talk about Booker T. Washington, I mean, in the state of Oklahoma, one of the best basketball programs, period. I mean, they've just excelled at a high level from the 70s, the 80s. I mean, even all the way to recently.
How about a 1-2-2 type zone right here? We'll see if they stay in it. Bilby for 3, missed it. Braxton with another rebound. 1 on offense, 1 on defense, the last 2 trips alone. Mayberry, 3 ball. Off the mark. Hurd skies up. That's what we're talking about. Featured player up ahead. Little Bear, bucket. Give it to her.
I talked about it early. Those 2 play well together. That they watch where each other are at, and you can just tell they played a lot of basketball together.
33-25. So 10-point lead was the largest. Off the mark for Johnson Cooper. And before she shot that, Coach Rabu was saying, keep it moving, keep it moving. So I believe we have another timeout, 30 seconds. So we'll stay right here again. Great coaching points right here during this last phase of the second quarter. Both teams have shown spurts offensively, but right there, Booker T was really starting to push it out a little bit, and then we get the quick shot.
All right, so what do you, if you're the coach in Sapulpa's shoes, what are you telling your team here? I mean, you're obviously down 25-33. Final minute, you're going to get 2, maybe 3 possessions. What are you telling?
I think you find Ricky
kids?
McCorders that's got 11 points in the first half, and we keep stroking the hot fire, right? Okay. And she has had a great first half. We'll have official stats at halftime as the great Todd Miller rolls in, preparing for this next one, which will be a great one. Crossing boys and Dell, 3rd place boys game. So Bilby up top, man-to-man for Booker T. We're under a minute in this 3rd place game. Into Hurd, she grabs it with a great catch, goes up, off the mark, and it looks like it's going to be off of Johnson. Nope, she calls it White, so we'll go with White into the game. That's Mayberry for Booker T. setting down is McClellan. And the faithful for Sapulpa thought maybe there was a foul there, and I have to agree. There was a lot of contact. I don't have a dog in the fight here, right? So here we go. Booker T up top. That's Mayberry. Basketball heritage in Tulsa, as well as McCorders. Down the lane goes Johnson. Great looking 6-footer on the baseline, a little strong. McCorders clears. She's got 11. She's thinking about 13. Kicks it out. Bilby for 3. Got it. Give it to her.
So a big basket right there for Bilby in the corner for 3.
She's got 5. That cuts it back to 5. It had grown to 10. Off the mark. That's Johnston Cooper. Battle underneath. Out to her. And that'll do the first half. They cut it back to a 5-point lead, and that is huge going into halftime.
Absolutely. I mean, they just, again, race down the court, find Bilby open in the corner, and just nothing but nylon. Barry's a good-looking three-pointer.
So here's what we'll do, basketball fans. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll come back with halftime stats and get you caught up on all your leading scorers and rebounders and talk about the second half and what's to come. Appreciate you watching. It's the 58th Tournament of Champions, fueled by Quick Trip on Squirtle TV.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief, these are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkimpregnant.org. That's thinkimpregnant.org.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
For over 50 years, Tulsa Tech has helped people find new career paths, jobs, and a successful future. We've partnered with Tulsa businesses to grow our economy and help train the workforce of our community. During these uncertain times, one thing is for sure: Tulsa Tech will be here when life returns to normal, helping people make their own path. We will get through this together.
The proof starts here at Upper Crust. The details are deliberate, perfectly on purpose. From that warm greeting to the wood-fired smoky char of our signature pies. We've thought it through, down to every pour, garnish, and drizzle. Hey, pizza brings us together, and the details bring you here. Upper Crust, gather round.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company.
Once again, welcome back to the BOK Center in downtown Tulsa to the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions presented by Quick Trip. And glad you're with us on a Friday afternoon, quickly turning into an evening. And if we hadn't had a chance, we'd like to tell you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. New Year's right around the corner in 2024. Hey, we have a great ball game here in the third place game between two teams from the Tulsa area, Booker T. Washington and Sapulpa. And at halftime, 33 for Booker T., Sapulpa 28. Let's take a look at some scoring summary. I promise I'll be in the right category this afternoon. Bilby Taylor, 7 points. Taylor Bilby, rather, 7 points for Sapulpa in the first half. McQuarters with 9. Parker White with 2. Little Bear with 5. Taylor Hurd with 5 rounds out the scoring for Sapulpa. Now looking at Booker T. From a scoring summary standpoint, Tiara Owens leads the way for Booker T. 11 points for Tiara, 2 points for Johnson Cooper, 8 points for Markayla Johnson, 5 for Ryan Mayberry, 4 for Bailey Braxton, and 3 for Kennedy Glenn. And Doug, you look at this first half, two teams that are very similar and just a good ball game, 33-28. Couldn't ask for much better from that standpoint.
Yeah, and you looked at offensive rebounds. Booker T dominating that 6-1 on the offensive board. A lot of that has to do with Braxton. Let's see how many total she has already rebounds. She's at 7, and that's her average.
Yep.
One average I was looking at that's got to get going is Hurd. She averages 15 points a game. She's sitting on 5. So if they can get her going, Sapulpa that is, look out.
So at the end of the first quarter, Booker T was up by 1, 16-15. Kind of a first quarter that went back and forth a couple of times. Largest lead by Sapulpa was at the 6:46 point by 2. And then for Booker T. Washington, the largest lead for Booker T was 10. With 1:58 to go in the second.
Yeah, and they were able to cut that back to 5. Also, Booker T has 16 points in the paint and 7 points off of turnovers, followed by 10 points for second chance opportunities. Off the bench, Booker T has 3 points, and that's Glenn.
Field goal shooting, looking at Sapulpa in the first half. The Chieftains 11 of 21, 52%. 3-point shooting from Sapulpa, 3 of 5, 60%. And Sapulpa 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Now looking at Booker T from the field in the first half, Booker T 41%, 12 of 29, and 30% from the three-point line, 3 of 10, and from the free throw line, 6 of 9, 66.7%. Something to keep in mind. And Doug, we've seen over the last couple of days that we've been here, free throws really have been important in close games. In the 3 or 4 games that I've sit here and watched, a free throw here or there could have really changed the outcome. Both teams shooting well from the free throw line.
Yeah, and Sapulpa's done a great job on Michaela Johnson. She averages 18, and she's setting at 8. And so both of the stars are just a little bit off of their pace for what they're normally getting in these ball games. And again, this is the third place game, folks. The girls' championship will be between Edmond Memorial, who won by 2 over Booker T yesterday, and the Lady Dogs that came up with a 5-point win over Sapulpa. That'll be at 7 o'clock. Following this game, it's Crossings Christians boys and the Dell Pirates. And my goodness, if you've never seen Dell play, you talk about going back to old school basketball. Fundamentally sound, don't show a lot of emotion on their face other than just hard-nosed, go after it basketball.
Yeah, I mean, they run a lot of set plays. They have possibly, arguably, the best player in the state, and he was really fun to watch last night. He was also very entertaining on Wednesday as well, and just a great example of the quality of teams in this Tournament of Champions. From all parts of the state. Last night we saw a classic from Dale to Owasso, and then it'll be interesting and be a good game to see Dale play this afternoon as well.
Yeah, talking to Mick Wilson a little bit, the AD of Tulsa Public Schools, and just the effort he puts into this showcase and the research that goes into who is coming, who are we bringing in to showcase these teams. So here we go. Up top, we'll start with number 11. That's Parker White as we work right to left or left to right on the TV screen. Bilby wanted it in the corner, but great job by Owens to knock that away.
Yeah, quick. Owens just jumped in that passing lane and knocked it in the front row of the seats here on the side of the BOK Center.
Little Bear inbounds. Parker White. There's Hurd. Got to get her going. 5 points so far. She's had a great tournament. Averages 15. Abilene Christian commit if you're just now joining us. And then on the flip side of that, right there, Michaela Johnson closed out on Little Bear. My goodness, Little Bear, downtown bang.
So 2 threes for Sapulpa as we ended that first half and now start this third quarter.
Great point. Now we're 33-31. And just like that, it was a 10-point lead, back to 2. And that's a D1 Baylor commit closing out on you. And Little Bear said, bottoms. Nothing but. All right, here we go. Into Michaela. Out. That's number 3. That's Owens. Oh, and it sticks up there. You know, when they changed kind of the leather of the ball years ago, and back when you and I played, it was kind of a brown,
slick,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, slick brown. These balls have better tacky. Yeah, they've got tack to them, and they're lighter. Some call them pumpkins. Look at Braxton. I'm surprised she didn't just jump up there and knock that out. She's 6'3". So we'll stay here. Lose possession on the ball sticking, right? That's frustrating. Here we go. Johnson over the top. Oh, McQuarters takes one, and they call an offensive.
Yeah, I mean, you saw it, just kind of a dip of the shoulder, and the official was standing right there. And a lot of times, as an offensive player, when you dip that shoulder, the chances are probably not very good to miss that one.
Listen, that's 2 strong players going at each other,
Absolutely.
too. So here we go. Cross court. Parker White down the right side she goes. Bilby moves up, kicks it out to her. Right side she goes against Michaela. Tough shot. We'll go the other way. This is Owens. Here's Johnson. Markayla. Mayberry kicks it out to Owens in to Johnson. And all that did was fire her up. She's got 10 unofficially for me.
So first bucket here in the second half for Booker T.
35-31. Shot. McQuarters. Bottoms. Got it. Man, she's having a great game. 11 now. Hornet faithful wanting them to go. Bilby. Defense, cross court. Down the lane goes Owens, and she's going to turn it over. That's the first on Booker T. So timeout, Coach Leyva. He doesn't like what he sees to start this third quarter. We'll see if it's a 30 or a full. Looks like it's a 30, so it's just going to be a quick one to splash and dash, right? Just fill them back up and get back out there and go.
Yeah, he definitely saw something, like you said, that he just wasn't clear on. Bring the team over and get some good direction and get in the offensive set here that he would like.
Yeah, so they led 25-15, if my memory is correct, and since then it's been a 18-10 run for Sapulpa.
Yeah, I mean, I think Sapulpa has come out here in the third quarter and played a little better defensively in this first couple of minutes.
I totally agree. So full court pressure here. That's something else. You can reset your defense out of those quick ones. Again, two great coaches going head-to-head, two great programs, two avid fan bases.
Hey, this is a fun game.
Yeah,
fun game.
I was glad we got to call this one. We don't have a dog in the fight, but we get to be basketball fans as we go on that far side with McQuarters. Pulls up and pops. Got it. She's having a night, folks. Talked about her a little bit in the beginning, but my goodness, she is showing out tonight. How about that? Mayberry right back at you. There's a name. McQuarters and then Mayberry. She's got 2 threes on the night. Give her 8. 37-35. Up ahead. That's one turnover for Sapulpa. Johnson working hard on the baseline. Mayberry says, why not? Johnson skies up. McQuarters says, no, thank you. I'll take it. We'll go this way. Cross court, Bilby. In to Parker White. Got it. And make that McQuarters on the assist from Parker White. Kyle McQuarters is having a great game.
Yes,
I've got
she
her
is.
at 15. How about this little 1-3-1 action? And it is tied up 37 all. Bucket. Kylan Johnson Cooper. KJC. McQuarters right at Braxton. Pulls up, falls back a little bit on that jump shot. Had to get it over the 6'3" post girl. Up ahead, KJC down the lane. She goes, throws it up and in, and one. She's got 4 and a chance for 5.
So after the timeout called by Coach Leyva, the Hornets have really kind of exploded here the last couple trips down the court.
The splash and dash is working to perfection. That's what the point of that 30-second is, right?
The message was received.
Yeah, we're not sitting down. I'm telling you what's going to change and go do it. And they did it. That's a great coach. Off the front end. Could not complete the 3-point play. She's got 4 on the night. So here comes Parker White. KP Dub. Into the game is Cheney. Off the mark on that one. Will rebound and go this way. Look out. Johnson, full head of steam. Pulls up, pops at the elbow. Mayberry with the board, up and out. Great rebound in there by Cock, number 25. Shea, first name. Up ahead, Bilby. Here we go, downtown. That is Parker White. Misses it. Rebound. Hurd, blocked by Johnson. What a sequence right there. Bilby steals it. Turnovers everywhere. Here she comes, cross court. Hurd, 17-footer. Money. Hurd's got 7, and that's a quiet 7. Got to get her going. She averages 15 and 11. Might be a little tired, Kyle. 3rd game in a row, and these are high-intensity games, right?
Absolutely.
High intensity, for sure. Sapulpa beat Riverside in game 1 and then lost by 5, 54-49 to Lincoln Christian. 3rd turnover.
Well, the other thing we talked about is this 3 games in 3 days. Athletes, playing at different times of the day also make a little bit of a difference. Not making excuses for either team, but when you tip it up at 4 p.m., it's not normal.
On a Friday.
Right.
So here we go, 41-39. Booker T. Down the right side, all the way through. Bucket's good. Give it to her. Number 11, Parker White. She's got 4. Boy, she exploded right there, didn't she? No hesitation.
Super fast to the rim.
41 all. They've come all the way back. Largest lead was 10 for Booker T. 25-15, way back.
Second tie here in the second half.
Go back to the 3 before half from Bilby. That cut it from 8 to 5 with a little momentum going in.
Well, then the 3 to open up the third quarter as well for Sapulpa.
Down the lane goes KJC. Fouls on Bilby.
Picked up a reach-in foul on Bilby, just trying to guard the very fast player, and got whistled for a reach.
Markayla Johnson back into the game. Not a very long rest for her, 30-some seconds. Just an outstanding-looking young lady, 6-foot junior. Cross court with the bigs, posting up in there. That's Glenn. Had 7 yesterday, 5 already today. Throws it up, no foul. Good job by Cheney, just walling her off. Far side, that is number 11, Parker White. Cheney in trouble. Coach Rabou's want them to take it. Timeout. She knew Cheney, the freshman, was in a little bit of trouble on that far side as Glenn was eating her up.
Yeah, I mean, you know, fundamentally, you don't want to get pinned against the sideline, and just kind of got pinned in the wrong spot. And a good heads up from a veteran coach. You know, possessions from here on, they really get critical.
2 minutes remaining in this third quarter. And looking at this live stream action today, this is kind of like when you have a bowl game from, I don't know, the Big 12 and the SEC, but then you bring in, I don't know, the Pac-10 officials to call it, right?
Right.
And that's kind of you and I today.
Exactly.
I talked to Coach Leyva this morning via text, and, man, he was so gracious to just give me some keys and some stats. And, you know, I didn't have to research as much. You know, you can type and search, but, man, he made it so convenient. So I appreciate that. Already had information on Sapulpa from Lincoln playing them last night. How about that, Cheney, the freshman? 3-ball, got it. That's why she's in there, folks.
Yeah, that's a big 3-point basket right there for Sapulpa.
Wow.
To take the lead here.
First points of the game for Cheney. Her stat line was a couple turnovers, but how about a 3 from the freshman? Now we're in a 1-2-2 look. 41-44, Sapulpa came all the way back. And Booker T's having some flashbacks from yesterday. Got off to a great lead over Edmond Memorial. Same thing here tonight. See if they can bring it back. Subs to check in, Braxton including. Far side, Mayberry. Into Johnson.
Good
Look
play.
at that. That is money.
Man, that's a
assist.
I mean,
Mayberry. Bucket.
Just a hand came up in the lane, and it was just right back to the rim. Nothing but net. Nice play.
12 for Johnson, averages 18.
That's fun to watch.
Oh, it's just fundamentally sound.
Yes.
And just a great athletic move. How about that? Turnover. 44-43. Also back into the game is Owens. TT, they call her.
Did you notice that all of Sapulpa's shoes match?
I love it. And they're the school colors.
Exactly. Kind of an inside joke between Doug and myself, but it's a good look.
It's a great look. That's unity and team to me. But I'm old as dirt. All right, here we go. Owens. Braxton at the high post. Working against that zone. KJC in the short corner. Now she moves up. Look at that. Over the top. A little bit flat on the pass from Johnson. Hurd, great play. Cross court. That's number 11. Parker White off the mark. Turnover. Hurd, great steal. Bucket. Got to get her going if you're Sapulpa. She's now got 9. Under 10. Cross court. Almost turned it over. Yep, they did turn it over. Bilby comes up with it. 6-5 time. McQuarters fires it up. Off the mark. Rebound. Back up. It counts. Hurd with 2 more. She's got 11. What a finish right there in the third quarter. 48-43, Kyle. We'll come back. You're watching Tournament of Champions action, third place game.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We are making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma, provides construction services specifically tailored for oilfield projects. Our team consists of highly skilled, experienced professionals who offer a wide range of services in construction, maintenance, and operations, focusing on both upstream and midstream sectors. With a combined 44 years of experience in pipeline and roustabout services, our team leads have a proven track record of success for major energy companies. So call the team at East River Roustabout today, 405-849-5156.
This is Game Time.
Welcome back to the BOK Center in downtown Tulsa for the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions presented by Quick Trip. And to the fourth and final quarter we go here, 43-48, 5-point lead for Sapulpa with the basketball. And Doug, this is a pretty important couple of minutes here for Booker T.
Yeah, you want to win the first 2 minutes here. Up 5 for Sapulpa. Booker T's got to get a stop. And how about that? Rebound in there. Great job by Cock rebounding, but then misses the putback. So here comes Johnson the other way for Booker T. Cross court. There she is down the left side. Owens flips it up with a great looking shot. It was just a little strong. Hurd comes up with it. Up ahead to McQuarters. To the rack she wants to go. Bilby on the corner. Probably should have shot that layup right there.
Yeah, but good play defensively by Johnson Cooper to get all the way down court and knock that ball out of bounds.
Okay, so 30 seconds for Braxton. She's out. Brought in a little quicker lineup. Wanted a 5 count, and there's a foul. It looks like it's going to be on the floor. That's number 1, KJC, Johnson Cooper.
So after a lot of fouls that were called in the first half, not as many fouls called here in the second. Of course, from a shooting standpoint, everything starts 0-0 starting fourth quarter.
Cross, here comes Hurd. Back door, that's a Cock on the backside. Good job, Shea. Bucket. Her first of the game.
So you kind of feel a little momentum going Sapulpa's way here.
She had 9 points yesterday against Lincoln, so you got to love seeing her getting going here. Bucket, deep corner, give it to Johnson. Nothing but the bottom. Wow.
Big 3-point basket right there for Booker T.
All right, so we'll take it with them. It's a full timeout. You're watching third place action right here at the BOK. We'll be back.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Okay, we're back. Sapulpa just inbounded it. We are 7 minutes to go in this third place game between two powerhouses, the Lady Chieftains and the Hornets of Booker T. Booker T in control right here. Little zone look for Sapulpa. 1-2-2. Bilby flashes in there to help, and now she's back out to cover up. Same with Shea Cock right here on the baseline. Down the baseline, Owens goes, and she's going to draw the foul and go to the line for 2. Great job by Owens just getting that baseline and attacking.
Yeah, I mean, the defender was with her and just never really sealed off that baseline.
I know it's early in this quarter, but it's 2-1 on the fouls already. We get to 5, we'll do double bonus. Takes away a little strategy, this new ruling, as far as fouling, to get to 1-and-1s, and do you get one shot? Do you get two? There you go. Got one of the two, TT Owens.
Full court press set up here again by Booker T.
Bilby thought about it. Parker White into McCorders. Been solid all game. Why not over your left shoulder?
Oh,
count it and give her one.
What
a
great play by McCorders. She wanted that basketball when she came across the timeline and gets in the lane, makes the defender get off balance, and nice basket.
17. Averages 12.8, so she's way past. Make it 18. Also averages 7.8 rebounds.
She's been fun to watch here today.
Absolutely. Banged up yesterday, and a different looking kid today for sure. Helps to get a good night's rest and a good meal and maybe some TLC.
So a quick 3 missed by Booker T. Let's see what Sapulpa's answer is here.
53-47, 6-point lead. Not in a hurry. Hurd down the right side, throws it up off the mark. Johnson skies, comes down with it. She'll control. Up ahead is Johnson Cooper. Mayberry in the corner. Johnson says, no, I'll just take it and punch it in right here. She's got 17 as well. So McCorders and Johnson, 17 all between the two of those stars. Down the left side, Parker White. Rebound backside. Guess who? McCorders. 19, folks. There goes KJC for 2.
So trading baskets here the last couple of times down the court.
She's got 6, 55-51. Down the stretch we come. 5:10 to go. 4-point game. Hurd down the left side. Buckets up and good. Give it to her. Hurd, that is.
Man, I'm not sure what Sapulpa's shooting from the field in the second half, but it's really good. It seems like everything that Sapulpa fires at the rim, it finds the bottom of the net.
So I mentioned she had 5 at half. She's now got 8 in the second half. She's at 13. She averages 15. How about this? 11.3 rebounds. What a 6-foot player she is. Abilene Christian commit. Missed that one. As soon as I bragged on her, I'll quit that. Wrigley Atkinson is in to inbound as well. Went for that rebound. It'll stay with Sapulpa. Parker White, Atkinson, back up top to P-Dub. Atkinson, far corner, traveled. Wasn't a lot of movement on that offensive set right there. They were kind of standing.
Yeah, I mean, she just pivoted her foot, and that was the right call. It was a walking violation.
Another timeout, folks. Hang on, go get you something to eat at the fridge and come right back. Watching the third place game at the Tournament of Champions.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year.
All right, once again, welcome back to downtown Tulsa and the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions presented by Quick Trip. As we've got a good finish here coming up.
4:52 to go. Booker T going to work. Nice set into Johnson. Why not? Up, out of there. Braxton rebound. She's got at least 10 in the game. Good job battling in there. That's Parker White on Braxton. Look at that backside. Trying to keep her out of there. 6'3" versus 5'8". A little bit of a disadvantage on the height, but heart's the same, right?
Good
Johnson,
pass.
bucket.
Just right over the top, delivered a pass, nice assist, and a good basket as we start this final stretch here for Booker T.
So Johnson has 19. McCorders has 19. If you're keeping track at home, as I am here, what a battle between those two. What a battle between these two giants in the women's basketball world. Fouls on Kylin Johnson-Cooper. And so McCorders has a chance to get 20 and 21 right here.
Isn't it nice to sit here courtside? You can see every foul called very clearly.
And we're right behind the official scorekeeper, so they come right over to us. And I've still missed a couple, so it's hard. It's not easy, right? She made that look easy, dropping 2. That gives her 21 on the night. Perfect from the line. 53-49. Sapulpa, who trailed 10 early in the second. Johnson, why not? I think she's taking it personal against McCorders now. 21-21. Bilby says, I'll get in the action. McCorders skies, pulls it down. Wrigley kicks it out. Hurd, 3-ball. The other featured player. How fun is that? She's got 2 threes on the night and 16 points.
Oh, that's a big 3 right there as we come down the stretch for Sapulpa. They had defended it. Booker T defended it well.
62-55, 3:20 to go.
There was a player right in her face.
Well, the stars are showing out. There's a reason we highlight them, right?
Exactly.
Johnson, why not? Off the back iron. Hurd runs it down. McCorders will advance it right here. Parker White. They're yelling, watch 10. Got it! Bang! That's a Lady Chieftain money ball. Hurd's got 19.
Quick little 6-0 run here for Sapulpa.
McCorders 21. Hurd 19. Johnson 21. Braxton trying to get 21 boards. Missed that one. Up ahead. Here we go. Got it.
So
Parker White.
Yeah, with Parker White making that little layup, it's a 8-0 run now for Sapulpa.
And just like that, they're up 12. That'll be a full timeout. Coach Rabu does not like what he sees closing out this fourth quarter. So we'll take another quick timeout. We'll be right back to the TOC.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC. We are Autry Technology Center.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
So, not really.
Welcome back to downtown Tulsa, the BOK Center for the 2023 Tournament of Champions. Our score with 2:35 remaining in this contest. In a third-place girls game, Sapulpa 67-55, and we'll see what Booker T is made of right here.
Yeah, that was a pretty animated timeout with Coach Leva. Johnson went up to shoot it, and McCorders, great job defensively, and we'll go the other way. My name is Doug Nelson. Kyle Ellig alongside our production manager tonight is Tyler Kerr. Guess what? He's a former Palm Creek Hunter guy, just like me. 2 Panthers in the house. Love it. it's going to be successful if we're rocking this thing. Well, we hope so anyway. Oh, man, turnover. Booker T, left side, down the lane she goes. KJC Johnson Cooper. She's had a nice night as well. That's 8.
Now, Booker T needed a basket right there, and they get it.
Cuts it to 10, 67-57. Wrigley, Atkinson.
Just got loose for an open jumper along the baseline. And as a high school athlete, somebody that's starting on a high school team, that's going to be a high percentage shot.
Sapulpa averages 57. They were held to 49 last night. They're at 69 tonight. They're well past it. Here comes Hurd. Got it.
So that's the 8th turnover on Booker T. And off the turnover, Sapulpa with the basket.
So your 2 stars, McCorder, 21. Hurd, 21. Johnson on the flip side with 21. That's 63 points between the stars in this game.
They have shown out brightly this afternoon.
Hurd kicks it out deep. Goodness gracious. Wow. Kaylin Parker White. 3 ball. She's got 9. This turned into an all-star game. A lot of shots going up both ways. 35 seconds. Downtown Johnson. Got it. Right back at you. Give her 24 on the night. My goodness. These kids are showing up. Hurd up ahead. Need the ball. Running out of time. Under 20 seconds. Atkinson in the corner. Back to Bilby. Sapulpa is going to take this one home. Advance to 6. Or make that 7-3 on the year. Booker T will fall to 7-3. And Sapulpa will take home the 3rd place trophy in this prestigious tournament.
What a fun game. Sapulpa just really kind of got a little bit of momentum in that 3rd quarter, Doug, and really never let off the gas after that.
Yeah, so as the players shake hands here, we'll take a quick timeout, and we'll be back with some post-game stats and wrap this one up.
So, not real big on paying bank fees? Well, that's okay. It means you're smart with your money and you know how to get a good deal. You're a credit union kind of person, and Communication Federal is your kind of credit union. In fact, Pay Me Checking puts real money right into your account every time you use your Visa debit card, online or in stores. Pay Me Checking, the free account that pays you, only from Communication Federal Credit Union.
At Krotz, Lowry & Associates, our dedication to superior client service continues to drive our pursuit to provide the highest quality service. We are committed to providing close, personal attention to our clients and take pride in giving you the assurance that the help you receive comes from years of advanced training, technical experience, and financial acumen. We are not your ordinary bean counters. Call us today and find out what makes us different. 405-848-2200. Or visit us at krotzcpa.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Diesel.
Okay, welcome back as we just concluded the 3rd place girls game. Wow, Sapulpa showed up in the second half and really put it on Booker T. It ended up 74-60. Your leading scorer of the game was Markayla Johnson, the Baylor commit. Had a great night, 11 for 19 from 2-point range, 2 of 4 from 3-point range. She had 6 total rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and 24 total points, 4 assists. She did have 7 turnovers. That might be the only downside of her game tonight on that side of it. On the Sapulpa side, how about their 2 stars shining? Ricky McCorders, 22 points, 9 of 15 shooting, 4 of 4 from the line. She had 6 rebounds, 1 personal foul, 4 assists, and only 1 turnover and 3 steals in 25 minutes of play. And then you also have got to celebrate Tyler Hurd, the Abilene Christian commit, 9 of 18 from the 2-point range, perfect from the line, 3 for 3. Beg your pardon, 3 for 3 from 3-point range, 0 for 1 from the line. Big difference right there. 12 total rebounds, 10 on the defensive side, 21 total points, 1 foul, 5 assists, and 2 steals. So, Kyle, what's your final thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I mean, just outstanding play by the duo. of two fantastic basketball players in the state of Oklahoma, Ricky McQuarters and Tyler Hurd. Just too much for Booker T down the stretch. Sapulpa jumped out and got a big three-pointer right before halftime, came back and got a three-pointer to start the third quarter, and then just kind of rolled from there.
Yeah, I can't say enough about these two programs or these coaches on both sides. This was fun for you and I to sit here and get to call because we really didn't have a dog in the fight. All we got to do was sit and watch great basketball.
It was a great game.
And strategic on both sides, watching both coaches work. Fan bases were great tonight. And, again, playing in the Tournament of Champions on a third-place game is nothing to bat an eye at. That's incredible with the best talent in the state, in the best venue in the state, in the best tournament in the state.
Hey, let's say a big thank you to all the technicians. Great shots on the cameras as well, and everybody associated with Squirtle. This was a fun game to do.
Yeah, Tyler Kerr on the production, and, of course, Adam Dieselhorst provides all this for us to be a part of. Thank you to all of these guys. And, hey, your next game is Crossings Christian coming up against the Dell Pirates, and have fun with that one. For the end of us here, Kyle, we'll be back. I'll be back. You'll be back doing stats for the girls' championship game. We'll see you at 7 o'clock